So we are super excited to have you all join us. Katie and I are going to be sewing together on a Sunday morning each month for was it 5 months, Katie? Is that correct?
5 or 6 months.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's gonna be for, we want to do it nice and slow so that way, you don't fall behind, or if you do, you can have plenty of time to catch up. You can use your own fabrics. I'm going to just grab my scrap bucket and just pick pretty fabrics out of there and use it that way. Katie has some beautiful fabrics she's going to use. But you also have a lot of fun doing this. So the pattern is free and it should be a lot of fun. And there's so many different ways you can do this. There's different sizes to choose from and everything else. So Katie is now going to show us some of the screenshots to give you a little bit of more of an idea of the wonderful project we've got in store for you.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen here, and then we'll give you a real short thing about this. I saw this pattern when I was watching Kimberly at Fat Quarter Shop on her live, and she was talking about all the 2025 quilt alongs she's going to be doing this year. And this one stood out. I'm like, ooh, this is really colorful and we can have some fun with it. So I'll be sharing 3 different areas so you can find your way around finding the pattern should you decide to join Sean and I for this sew along, because I think it'll be a lot of fun for all of us. So let me go ahead and share the screen. Okay, here. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you over to where we need to be. I think that's this one. Yep, here we go. Okay, so if you go to if you can't find this, you can either Google Fat Quarter Shop blog, or you can go to fatquartershop.com, and on the top of their menu bar to the far right, you're going to see where it says blog. And you click on blog, and then as long as you make sure you write the name of this down, it's called the Star Climber Scrap Quilt My 2025 Challenge. And click on that, and then you can use the search button down here to put that name in here, and you'll find the blog about it. So this is what the quilt looks like. But to find the pattern, you go back over to Fat Quarter Shop's webpage, and that's where I'm going to take you next. Okay, so if you come over here to the Fat Quarter Shop's website, which is fatquartershop.com, type in the quilt name, which is Star Climber Scrap Quilt, and you can hit the search button. Or you can, yeah, and then you come right here, and this is the pattern right here, Star Climber. Make sure it says 2025 Scrap Quilt Pattern. That way you know you're in the right place. And you're going to click on it. This is a free pattern that you can download. And this pattern is going to make 2 sizes, to either the table topper, which is 39.5 inches by 39.5, or the lap, which is 58.5 squared. And all you have to do is just click on download. It automatically downloads to your computer, and then you click on that. And here you have the pattern. And the pattern has everything you need to know and how much fabric you need. Now, this is a pattern that she is using foundation paper piecing to do it with. So if you use if you decide to make the smaller table topper, which I'm going to call it a wall hanger for me because I'm not going to put it on the table, you will need 4-inch woven star quilt block foundation paper, as well as a 4-inch courthouse steps quilt block foundation pattern. If you want to do the larger one, you just need 6 inches on both the same thing. Or you can do what Sean's going to do, and he'll explain what he's going to do. I'm going to do it this way. I have already ordered the paper. But this whole pattern walks you through everything you need to know about this pattern. And then Sean and I are going to start sewing these blocks starting on the first Sunday of every month, which starting this February 2nd will be when we sew it together. So Sean, how are you planning on doing this? Oh, let me.
I'm going to do it. I'll show you all in a little more detail later, but I plan on doing mine traditionally. I'm just going to do half and quarter square triangles. I figured out how to do it. And so, yeah, I'm going to be kind of going rogue and doing it my own special way.
Okay. So if you plan on joining us, make sure to pick what you're going to use for fabric. This is supposed to be a very scrappy quilt. So make sure that if you want to go to Scrappy Well, pull all your scraps out. The more scrappier, the better you can be at it. And yeah, just be prepared and download the pattern. If you want to pre-cut everything so you can stay up with us, we are not going to rush through this pattern. This is not let's hurry up and get it done kind of thing. We are going to string it out a little bit because Sean works his behind off, and yeah, you know, when
Yep.
you're busy, and I have a little more time, but when Nikolai's home, of course, less time, but that's okay too. So, anything else you want to say about this?
Just thanks for inviting me along this little project. I'm really looking forward to seeing how yours comes out, mine comes out, and then all the viewers. I'd love to see on Katie's Facebook how it turns out. If you are a member of hers or my Discord, we'd love to see your progress as well. So please come and join us on February 2nd, which is a Sunday, and I believe we're doing it at 8 or 9 o'clock. What was it again? Let me go check
I
real
think we were
quick.
doing it 8 a.m. your time, weren't we?
I think so. We'll soon find out. Let's see. February 8 o'clock. Yes, so it's my normal time, but we're actually going to start over on Katie's channel on February 2nd. We got to alternate back and forth. So yeah, come
Yeah.
over on Sunday to 2nd at 8 because yeah, let's go to 8 because that way we could be done before Donna goes live at 9. We didn't want to you know, steal her time zone. So
Oh,
yeah,
I
we'll
didn't know she
definitely.
was live on Sunday morning.
Yeah,
Maybe
she's
she-
live at 9. So yeah, we'll go from 8 to 9. We'll try and keep it, you know, and that way we can have a good time and we'd love it if you join us.
Yes, and like he said, we need to make sure we share this everywhere. So, you know,
Yeah,
thank you,
sounds good.
everyone.
All right, you'll have a good day and we look forward to seeing you on February 2nd.